I think that's the appropriate intro music for for what I'm about to say, man. So guys, I've mentioned many times about certain atrocities that happen against people of African descent or African diaspora or in Africa itself, and I always complain the fact that basically that people don't like the word reparations, and we only look at reparations maybe from a West Indian viewpoint of the exploitation of Africans moving into the West Indies, killing them off, abusing them for generations. You know, there was a nice part of it. It's disgusting, disgraceful, as terrible as you've seen on TV. They won't even tell you what happened. So I will complain and say, listen, man, as a West Indian, you know, why can't we get reparations? You know, this country was built off slave labor. You know, and I don't want no guilt conscience thrown at me but I don't want to hear no Wilberforce. Not interested. But going to look at it from a Belgian perspective. Now, Belgium got rich because of the I would call it the tyrants that got together. Basically the European plus America leadership got together and decided how to divide Africa, because the slave thing was coming to the end of its cycle for them in the mid 18th century. They decided, I can't remember what city it was, they decided how to divide up Africa. The king of Belgium at the time, Leopold, decided to acquire personally Congo, the whole country, one of the biggest countries in the world. I believe it's the biggest country in Africa. I believe so. He acquired it for his personal, pleasure, I would say. So at the time, I'm giving you context to just to explain why reparations. At the time, rubber was blown up because of the invention of the motor car industry and whatever. And rubber was becoming a substance that was being used. Rubber was in plentiful form in the Congo. At the time, there's about 20 million people. We could probably, and this is based upon the polite information that we've been given us. So 20 million people are living there in the Congo. Could be more, but we don't know. He forced basically them to give him free rubber so he could sell. So imagine how much millions he made personally at the time. This went on. An exploitation of Congo carried on to 1960, but to give you not only taking free stuff off people, if they didn't fulfill the quota, they were physically abused. Their hands were chopped off, the feet were chopped off if they tried to run away or try to rebel. They were murdered. So if you weren't murdered, you had your feet chopped off, which, for goodness sake, and Belgians were allowed to feel that they could do anything to make sure that they get the rubber. At the time, half the people were killed. 10 million people were wiped off this earth because of Belgium in Congo. Years on now, Belgium tyranny, Belgium exploitation of the country didn't end until the 1960s. We now in 2020, and now people are demanding, at least say sorry, people. You know what I mean? If my great grandfather did something to your people, them still, and I can't say sorry on behalf of the family, say sorry. But just like the royals of the UK, the royals, King Philip, stopped short of a fully apologizing for all the wealth that he's sitting on that was stolen from Congo. They have 85,000 pieces artifacts stolen from the Congo in Belgium. 85,000. So it makes you think, oh, hold on a second, 85,000. But they stole from the country. Yes, they stole from the country. So for me, it's just like, hold on a second. And you mean to tell me, say, that you can't say, yes, I don't really give two hoots if they come back there, they say, oh, we done missionaries, we done this in the ground. Listen, I respect to the people, individuals that have done that, the greatness, oh, we brought the gospel. No. This reparations thing's serious. Congo's one of the poorest countries in the world. You robbed from it. Absolutely robbed from that country. Left the country. And opposition are going, yo, this needs to change. But you handshake with the people in charge. So really, the people in charge are your friends of Belgium. But still, as far as I'm concerned, the statue of Leopold should be knocked down. I don't care if you feel me or not. Why is it up? Why would you want that reminder of the person who raped your land, killed half the people that were living in that country of the time? That's too much, guys. 10 million is twice as much as Hitler. But yet Germany apologizes for World War II. But you can't apologize for the exploitation of Congo. Explain the logic, people. Explain the logic to me. Let's start with saying sorry, and then we can get onto, how does it look now? I've heard that they're sending back some of the items, if not all the items, back to Congo, but they've stolen pieces of artifacts that they've been stolen from there. Let's see if that happens. It's taken many years to get there, but we'll see if that happens. But what about the stolen wealth from Congo? Kids can't feed themselves. Children are working at the age of 8. One of the richest countries for minerals in the world is on its feet from the decimation of King Leopold and Belgium. And my challenge is to black people who are now living in Belgium but of Congolese descent. My challenge is to you, just like I would challenge West Indians. You know what I mean? It's not about burning down the castle. Far from it. Why can't you make a stand? You footballers of Congolese descent, why can't you make a stand? You can bring this knowledge to the public, because a lot of this knowledge is not taught in the schools. So for me, we need to pattern up and educate ourselves, and to educate in love, not in anger, in love. I may sound annoyed. I am annoyed, to be honest, yeah. But we need to educate, because people do not know the bag of hypocrites that these leaders are in the West. You know what I mean? They rob, they tell other people to do not to do this, not to do this, not to do slavery, whatever they say. But they built their countries off slavery. I'm not justifying any other country for doing wrong. But my thing is, guys, we've got to pattern up, man. Got to pattern up. This is watching Affinity Extra. Belgium. Why can't you say sorry? Goodness sake. I've been running from my problems, they keep reviving, slip steady falling.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content for you. I hope you enjoy. See you soon.